In the tangled web of desire and duty in Chokher Bali, Binodini is often seen as the scheming widow, expertly manipulating the foolish Mahendra. But beneath this intricate game of seduction lies a tragic, unspoken truth. The one heart she truly longs for isn't Mahendra's at all. Her genuine hidden love is for Bihari, Mahendra's mature and perceptive best friend. While Mahendra is blinded by infatuation, Bihari is the only one who sees Binodini for who she is, a brilliant, passionate woman trapped by circumstance. He offers her respect, not just desire. Every move she makes to ensnare Mahendra is a desperate, misguided cry for Bihari's attention. She creates a storm of chaos, hoping he will be the one to save her, but in doing so, she only pushes him further away. Her greatest love becomes her deepest secret. For more literary insights, don't forget to like and subscribe. Is she a villain, or is she the hero of her own story? Sometimes, it's just a matter of perspective. Picture this. In the dead of night, surrounded by shadows, her eyes gleam with intelligence. A single candle illuminates the secret she holds in her hand, a letter that could change everything. Is she plotting a downfall, weaving a web of intrigue? She looks like a queen in her own dark kingdom, powerful and in control. But now see this. The same woman, perhaps in a simple white sari, she stands alone in a vast, empty mansion. Staring out a barred window as the morning light streams in, here she seems trapped, melancholic, a prisoner in a gilded cage. Her world is silent, her future uncertain. So what's the real story? Is the mastermind in the shadows the same woman who stands by the window? Perhaps the villain is just the victim who finally decided to write her own ending. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Have you ever found yourself rooting for the villain? What if their desires, their ambitions, their heartbreaks felt a little too familiar? Today, we're diving into the mind of one of literature's most complex characters, Binodini. She's not a hero, but is she truly a villain? Or is she just a mirror, reflecting the darker, more desperate parts we hide within ourselves? Binodini is a woman who uses her intelligence and charm to navigate a world that wants to keep her powerless. Her choices will make you question everything you think you know about right and wrong, love and betrayal. Are her actions a desperate bid for freedom, or a cold, calculated game of manipulation? Before you judge her, you have to ask yourself, in her shoes, what would you have done? Let's unravel this psychological puzzle together. Subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss our deep dive. What if the biggest villain in classic literature was actually the hero? In 1903, Rabindranath Tagore introduced a character so scandalous, they literally called her the eyesore. But was Binodini a cold-hearted homewrecker, or was she just a woman fighting for a life she was denied? On the surface, she's all red flags, a calculated widow who seemingly tears a happy home apart. But let's look closer. In a society that gave her no options, that treated her as less than human, were her actions villainous, or were they desperate acts of survival? She was intelligent, passionate, and trapped. This wasn't just a love triangle. It was one woman's rebellion against a system designed to crush her. So, who's the real antagonist here? Binodini, or the world that caged her? Let's dive deep into one of literature's most complex characters. Subscribe for more stories that challenge everything you thought you knew. Is she a scheming villain, or a tragic hero? Let's unravel the complex character of Binodini from Rabindranath Tagore's masterpiece, Chokher Bali. On one hand, we see her villain arc. She's a master manipulator, calculating every move as she insinuates herself into the lives of Mahendra and his naive wife, Asha. With surgical precision, she exposes the cracks in their marriage, setting off a devastating chain of events. But then, we see her hero arc. Binodini is a brilliant, educated woman, trapped by the suffocating rules of her time. She's not just fighting for a man. She's fighting for visibility, for a life beyond the shadows. Her rebellion is a desperate cry for intellectual and emotional freedom. In the end, she is the Chokher Bali, the grain of sand in the eye, an inescapable irritant, a source of constant pain, but also a lens that forces us to see uncomfortable truths. What's your take on Binodini? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into literature.